Hey everybody, Pastor Ben here with you on Teaching Tuesday, talking about a concept that I am calling off the map. I'm guessing that at some point in your life, you have been off the map, and I'll explain what I mean by telling a story. Over Thanksgiving, few months ago, we were traveling to visit with Jenny's parents, my wife, and her parents in Virginia. And as I like to do when there's a cycling rule, unwritten rule, that if you're going to be somewhere for more than like 24 hours, you got to take your bike with you. So of course, I had my bike. Kids even had their bikes. So I was thinking I'll find somewhere new to ride, and so I looked at the maps, around Jenny's parents' house, and found the perfect route. Made a nice little loop, and weather was gonna be great. So I embark on this journey, and off I go. So let me. This will help if I can show some pictures. I have this route mostly in my head of where I'm gonna go, and I make a turn, and I end up here, right? Which is I'm going down this road. Is gravel, which is a little sketch, but man, look how cool that is. It's awesome. Go a little further, and the gravel road descends into this kind of terrain, which these are roads on a map. So I'm actually, when I'm saying I'm off the map, I'm actually quite literally on the map. And then I go a little bit further, and the road is like this. So at this point, I'm thinking, I have a couple of options, right? I can turn around and go back the way that I came and try and find an alternate route, or I can press on and hope for the best. I am in the middle of nowhere. I am probably trespassing, which don't recommend. And it's this feeling of being completely lost and abandoned and not knowing where you are, that I am calling off the map. Even though I was on the map, I was this feeling of being completely off the map. And this, friends, is faith in a nutshell. When we take a risk, when we begin to challenge ourselves to go off the map, we really find out that God is with us. We really find out that our faith can really grow and develop in the midst of these challenges. So the story comes about because of Abraham. Now the Lord said to Abram, "Go from your country and your kindred and your father's house to the land that I will show you." Right? This call that God places on Abraham's life to abandon his place of comfort, his place of knowing everybody, knowing the culture, knowing the systems, knowing everything is fun and normal, to going absolutely off the map. It's a step out in faith, trusting only that God will go with you. So in my journey, I eventually decided to press on, and I found my way back to civilization, and just absolutely loved. Once I found civilization, I love looking back on that story now and thinking of the feeling of being off the map, and the feelings of being scared and not knowing if somebody's going to come with a gun and ask me to get off their property, which was a very real possibility. The feeling of complete wilderness, of stepping off the map, feeling that Abraham had to have felt when he hears God call, pick up and leave. I'm not going to tell you where to go. You got to go. So let me challenge you this week, friends, to step off the map and to take a step of faith. And it's in those times. And honestly, it's not that hard to do right now in the middle of a pandemic, because we're in off the map territory already. Challenge yourself to take a risk. Challenge yourself to go off the map, and I guarantee you'll find that God is with you every step of the way. my hope is that we grow in our faith that way. We take those risks, stepping out of our comfort zone. And my hope and prayer for you is that you will indeed find that God is with you in the midst of that. One of the things I love about Genesis is seeing how God uses these flawed characters over and over and over again. Adam and Eve, Noah, and now Abraham. These are not perfect people, far from it. But God says, I am going to use you. Step out in faith, and I will bless you so that you can be a blessing for others. So, same is true for us, friends. We're flawed human beings. God is asking us to step out in faith, blessing us so that we might be a blessing for others. As always, if I can pray for you in any way, please let me know how I can best do that. And